Hi. We're back for another episode, y'all. And
our
this
final episode.
is our
Last
final
episode. No.
I know.
It's actually so weird.
It's bizarre.
It's been our fun little 7-episode mini-series going on.
Flew by.
Flew by.
And the thing is, guys, time does fly when you're having
fun.
fun.
That's true. That's true.
Something like that. So this, because us doing the show has mirrored us working here at UB and Go. So it's kind of like a lot of emotions because ending the show, but also ending our time at UB and Go. It's a whole lot of things in one. For you guys.
It's the conclusion of a chapter.
The conclusion of a chapter.
Totally.
It's where we all met. It's where we all started this.
Yeah.
And so today, for our final episode, we thought we'd talk about our journey and where we've got to go with paranormal, what we've learned, that we are still to learn, maybe. I don't know, we're going to have another chat.
It's like a reflection episode.
It's a reflection. Exactly.
We don't have, we've stopped structuring these.
Yes.
So you can tell that. But that's okay. So, exactly. Josh kind of touched on some points that we will probably skim over later as well. But if I may start.
Yeah.
Guys, I was a paranormal fan before this.
You weren't or you were?
I was.
She was, yeah.
Was I a diehard fan? No. But I was very interested in Ancient Aliens on History Channel. I did watch that show. My dad and I watched that all the time. I loved horror films. I mean, listen, I loved American Horror Story. I had a lot of fabulous kind of ties to paranormal things. But being here has really reignited my love for it. I wasn't,
love that.
I had a time period away, and now I'm back, and so that's what it's done to me.
She's back.
baby.
Exactly.
I'll go right off of that because before we started this, I was like, I don't really know what my paranormal journey was, like how it started. Because I definitely came here and I had like a minor interest in paranormal stuff. I just didn't really like you said, I wasn't really like obsessed. I wasn't like an expert or anything. But in college, I did take a bunch of like anthropology courses, and there was this one course. It was like Mysteries of Humanity, and it was like all these like the pyramids, like Easter Island. Like there's a bunch of like unexplained things in human history, and there's like a bunch of theories, and it's kind of in paranormal realm because like aliens were a theory for some of these things. So I just the theorizing and the not knowing everything is really interesting to me, and I feel like being here has really fostered that. It's like having an open mind and listening to what other people have to say. And
I relate to that in a big way. Listen, maybe I don't believe in all of the theories all the time, but I find them very interesting to delve into.
Yes, it's nice to let your brain kind of like
explore.
not look at all exactly, not take everything so seriously, and maybe
maybe dabble, maybe
give into a little like explanation, like maybe it won't be 100% true, but if you go, like let your mind go down that rabbit hole and see where you end up.
You know how some actors like act with their eyebrows or act with their eyes or you act with your shoulders.
You do actually.
You're a
very like
shoulder
upper
actor.
body,
Upper
arms, hands, tucker.
Exactly. Piggybacking off that though, I would say I'm kind of the opposite of you two, where coming into this I hated paranormal.
Wow.
And not in the fact where I'm like, it's bad, it's just I was really scared of it and I didn't want it to be true and everything I'll just block out. But coming to America and starting this journey, it has opened my eyes up, and I'm not as scared, and I'm more as willing to learn about all of these things. Like when we first started off, I'd be tasked to research some topics, and I'd go, I'm not doing that one.
You wouldn't do it.
And I wouldn't do it. But today I did research of different haunted houses and different haunted places.
Sure
And
you did, actually.
I wasn't scared, y'all.
You were doing that?
Yes.
Oh.
You're doing that as well?
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
we've got multiple things going on. We can join forces.
Anyway,
exactly.
It'll be a fight to the death. Whose content's better?
Exactly. Ooh,
They just find the exact
We're
same
gonna
stuff.
merge. We're gonna merge. Anyways, back
I
to
needed
what
some
you
more
were saying,
anyways. That was
sorry.
fine. Well, yeah, that was it. Really, I started off really scared, and I didn't really love the paranormal, but I've enjoyed this time, and I've enjoyed learning about new things, and my paranormal journey to come is going to extend and flourish, I think.
And I love that you said you're not scared anymore. And this is coming from the man who this morning jumped 7 feet in the air
Oh, yeah,
and
so-
screamed. I've never heard a shriller sound in my life after Mark surprised him from behind saying, "Hey, Slay."
So, might still be scared in some regards, but in terms of
Still a little
talking-
jumpy.
And I
Yeah.
got him when he came in today.
Yes, and
Yes.
Lauren scared me as well. So, but it's in terms of like just talking about it doesn't even scare me. If it's
Yeah.
yes.
there in front of me, I'm still
Gotcha.
scared. But baby steps, and that's where my journey to come will continue to grow. Exactly.
I love that.
Okay, so I guess final over here,
Yes.
opinion or perspective. So I feel like we kind of tie in true crime a lot to the paranormal here. And I say personally, before I came here, I was more into true crime. Kind of what Josh was saying about like other things with like paranormal, like ghosts and all that stuff. Like, I don't want to say I don't believe it or I do believe it because I don't want to disrespect any like forces or
Yeah.
things going on for them to be mad at me and like freak me out. But I definitely have seen like on social media like the ideas of like things out in the woods and like stuff like that, and it's just like scary to think about, so I try to avoid it, but also like learning about it is entertaining. But yeah, I definitely more into true crime, and I got into actually like listening to podcasts on my drive like over here. Like I've never really listened to podcasts before that, which is what literally this whole company is. But
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, maybe I should get a little bit of a feel for it. So I went like towards true crime stuff because that actually keeps me like entertained.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely been interesting coming here and like doing research about all different stuff and helping Tony out with like different topics that I haven't been exposed to before. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like we've all learned a lot,
We have, we have.
together as
together.
one team.
Together, and that's what makes the dream work.
Exactly.
And that's what do they say? They say maybe the true.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
No, maybe
the
it's like
true
Molly
journey
Wood.
this whole time. The
Yeah.
Oh,
journey
is the
was-
friends we?
The friends
yeah.
we made.
what
yeah,
is it?
Molly
How does
did a
it
good
go?
caption for that. It was
Look
like
it up so we can say
maybe-
the
I
word.
do want to figure it out now.
maybe
the real
the real win or the
maybe
real
something. I think it depends on the context.
success.
Maybe the real podcast was the friends we made along the way.
Oh right, it's specific to the situation at
Maybe an
hand.
object. So
Yeah.
Podcast.
It just maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah,
Treasure.
and it was. It was
And
indeed.
guys, it was. So,
It was.
that being said, let's launch right into Rose's astrology corner
Let's
because
do it.
today we're a
Last
little
one.
lengthier.
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 Oh.
I was gonna say, should we do what we're doing after quick?
Oh,
And then do that so we
Take
can
it
wrap
away.
up with Rose's astrology.
Absolutely.
Hey, wait, can I just go?
Sorry,
I'll
I
just
got
go
this pen
since
waiting
Yeah.
I just talked. But yeah, after this, I'm not sure, probably not exactly direct paranormal stuff after this, but I'm definitely interested in like making my own podcast or something.
Cute.
Definitely after learning kind of like the basics of how to like do it and like edit and stuff like that and uploading. So yeah,
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I know.
Lauren's
Lauren's
podcast
life.
come. True.
no, literally something like that. Like that's actually what I'm talking about, but I won't get into that. That's
listen.
so another day.
That is so cute. I love that.
Spoilers. Something.
What about you, Marcus?
Oh, I have like an open-ended story right now. Like I just finished college, so
Yeah, you did.
just finished my last semester, so I'm just like an open book. I don't know where I'm gonna end up, but my options are definitely open, and
Yeah.
I'm looking at everything,
I love it.
paranormal or otherwise.
Mind open to
Yay.
everything and closed
Yes,
to nothing.
exactly.
Exactly. Well, Rose.
Well, Josh and I are kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
We're leaving this lovely land and migrating northward to Canada.
Upwards.
Wow,
I know.
that's
So
the next spot.
it's the
So
next
that's what we're
spot, and then
doing. So
after
we'll
that,
see what
again,
paranormal stuff goes on up
How long?
there.
How long will you be there in Canada
a few
for?
months,
3 months,
Our
yeah.
northern neighbors.
Northern neighbors. Yeah.
And
So
actually, we'll be close to you on the east coast.
Yeah,
yeah.
Now it's
because
just
that's where like all the Canadian cities are. Like,
Right,
yeah.
so-
Yep.
you know,
Mm.
maybe
Literally
You'll
like
be
a 4-hour
episodes.
drive.
Very close
Yeah,
to
I'm only like a
Ithaca.
4-hour drive
Only
from
just a
Canada.
few hours away.
See, I always think you can drive because I just feel like there's a little tiny strip of ocean between the two countries.
Nope.
There must be.
It's just
in my
forest.
mind.
It's just forest.
Exactly.
But we are planning on seeing them in London
Yes.
next year. We're gonna
Oh
visit
yeah,
when they go.
exactly. So hey, you never
This-
know.
And
We
hey,
It may not be the last time you see
maybe
the
we do a Paranormal
four of
Pals
us.
reunion
That would be
episode.
so
Oh,
fun.
where are they now? if you
Where are
will.
they
Oh my
now?
gosh, that'd be
6
so
months
fun.
in the future, where are they now? Not even
All
that
of
big
our
a time
5
jump.
viewers
Our,
will be
right, our
calculated.
5 viewers.
We've literally had, I looked at the views yesterday. We've had over like 50 views on every video.
You guys.
And
this
that's
is
all
me
because of
being-
you.
And we have
Our
some, we have some
fans.
good comments going too.
I didn't
I've
look at
seen
the comments,
I've been
I saw
seeing
the
some
views.
people commenting where they're from, what they're interested in. Yeah, no, go through those comments. I went through them.
Thank
now
you
I
to our
feel bad.
listeners,
We
and I'm
have
sorry
fans.
for erasing you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really am. I apologize.
Viewer
Yeah.
erasure
That-
going
this
on.
was-
It's real,
We've
and
been
we
so
have
focused
to.
on giving you guys the content. We haven't.
We
I
haven't even
know,
looked
we've
at
been
our
churning it
analytics.
out,
We're
but
true artists. Anyway, but Josh, did you have anything to add? To
nothing
me?
to add really. Yeah, just the same ditto as Rose. We're going to Vancouver. I'm excited to because there's forests there. Maybe some spooky stuff will happen because of that.
Maybe go find some abandoned building or
Yeah.
something. Bring a Ouija board, seance, do
Ooh,
something.
Ouija board might be getting a bit too far for me personally. However, along those lines of stepping out of my comfort zone.
Still a little jumpy.
Yeah.
Still a little too jumpy.
Still a little
The
too
Ouija
jumpy.
board
Yeah.
just made me think of when I went on vacation to some beach in North Carolina or something. We found my ex-best friend and I
Oh.
found a Ouija board under the bed, and we tried to use it, but it didn't work. So I guess that is a
It's
little
probably
bit
a
of
blessing.
paranormal experience.
You gotta
Yeah.
be careful because sometimes
You don't know what you're gonna let
yeah,
in.
but I was
Bad.
that whole experience. I was like, oh, it's not real. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
makes you think, but then I'm like, oh, again, I gotta disrespect.
Yeah, just
Exactly.
In case.
Just
Just in case.
You know.
Okay, now to Rose's.
Rose's
astrology
astrology corner.
Rose's astrology corner.
Yeah. Okay. Now, here I am reading through every sign today.
Wow.
But because I think more people need to be represented. If I was a
Yes.
viewer and there was
True.
no Gemini on the goddamn panel and I didn't hear my side of the story every week, I'd be getting pissed. So again,
This
I
is
wasn't
so
right
fair.
here.
Oh, you keep on
Honestly.
erasing them, Rose.
Right? So I'm this is my apology video
Yeah.
and this is me doing better. Now what's gonna happen, guys, is this is kind of a nice culmination. Zodiac's ranked from average to the absolute creepiest.
Oh.
So it's basically like how scary your sign is. And I thought that would be fun. So we could go through it. If you have anyone that you want to drag that you know is a sign,
sure,
you can
yeah,
totally go
let's
for
do
that.
it.
So-
Well, last week I was called an alien, so I'm assuming Aquarius might be higher
Wait,
up on there.
Interesting.
Remember, I was the one that was like,
You were the
I was
Oh,
gonna,
and
I
the-
was the
okay.
alien in
I
the
thought you
whole.
meant like someone on the street or like. I was like, bro, what? You
that
didn't
happened
talk
as
about
well
that.
from her. She says it.
I'm the perpetrator there. Okay, are you ready? So, number one, and this is so from least to worst, the least creepy sign, and I don't know if I personally agree with this, but is a Cancer.
Oh.
They say, you're a total sweetheart, harmless as a fly, even when someone gets you angry. The creepiest thing you do is snoop through your person's phone and spend a little too much time looking through your ex's social media.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm like very kind of confused by that because I would have thought that cancers were a little scary in my personal experience. Sorry, Mom. But
Oh, in my personal experience, cancers are pretty timid. So that sounds about right.
okay, so there we go. That's least. Now next we have Virgo. You might own a few creepy dolls and maybe even some taxidermy, but overall you're pretty tame, pretty sane. No one has to watch their back around you. What they see is pretty much what they get. So I'm like again confused by that because I've always heard Virgos be like called serial killers.
No, but I thought Virgos were quite like neat, like organized, put together. So they're not really that wild. They're just like chilling. Like they've just
True.
got
But like for that reason, cold and calculated.
right.
Maybe.
Interesting.
But Beyonce's a Virgo.
And she seems chill.
She's
She ain't
fine.
scary.
Yeah, no.
So I pointed to Marc because Marc is a true
Well,
blue stan.
what is it? We're at the what end are we at right now?
Nice.
The non-
Nice.
Right,
Scary.
right. So
So interesting. Then
What's
we have
up?
Taurus. You have horror movie marathons with your friends. You get way too excited when Halloween rolls around, and your closet is filled to the brim with black clothing. You think you're creepy, but you're harmless.
Yeah.
That's a read, and I think it's true.
that I am
Oh, yeah,
going
that's
through the
you.
Tauruses I know, and
No.
that sounds about right.
I think I read because I was aren't you a
Gemini,
Cusp?
as we've been. Oh well, some people don't believe in cusps, but yes, if you believe in cusps, I guess I'm a cusp. So we're going into that. But no, I would say that's true for Tauruses. Every Taurus I've met, that rings. Okay, next we have Leo. You're always talking about death, joking about how you want to die. When you're angry, you say things like you want to punch yourself in the face.
Oh.
And when you're happy, you say things like you're going to have a heart attack. Okay, I guess what they're saying is they're dramatic.
I kinda-
Everything that comes out of your mouth is violent?
Well, yeah, I kind of thought Leo's would be higher.
No.
And especially by that description, it feels
Right.
like it's quite high.
Yeah. If they're going like by Leos are dramatic, then maybe.
I know some dramatic Leos.
And there's that. So then we have Pisces. Movies can never have enough gore to satisfy you. And even though you claim that you hate jump scares, they still get your adrenaline pumping. You also love haunted houses because they always put you on edge. So, this is kind of the halfway point now. We've got Pisces right in the middle.
And it's like spicy Pisces.
What's the one that's after sun sign? Rising? Moon. My moon is Pisces, right?
It is.
And that's how I view myself?
It's like your innermost emotions, like your truest.
Because I'm not a Pisces,
Most
I'm a
attention.
Scorpio, but my Pisces is my moon, I think.
true, if we
And
all
I
remember.
really identify with that. I love gory movies. I love jump scares.
And if we actually go back to Leo then, which is my moon, that's such a Leo thing to say, but that's true. I say a lot of dramatic things like I'm going to punch myself in the face.
Yeah, true, actually. Yeah.
Interesting. So maybe this is true. We need to think about our moon.
Yeah.
Okay, Libra. Rising. You believe in ghosts. In fact, you have a story about how you've seen one yourself. You get your palms read and your tarot cards done as often as you can, and there's always some sort of new conspiracy theory you're 100% convinced is the truth.
That's so pearl.
I think that is every Libra I've met. Yeah, okay.
Pearl.
Pearl.
Gemini. Now we're getting to the
Now
good
we're getting
stuff.
it.
Fun part.
You aren't scared of the things that most people fear. You have no problems with spiders or rats.
Ah, that's so funny. I kill spiders with my hands.
Right? I don't
Whoa,
care about
I run
Really?
away from
Yeah, I
spiders.
just smack them.
Wow.
Oh my
I
gosh.
run away.
I'm not quite
Yeah,
there.
I let them live because I'm too afraid to get close. I hate spiders.
Well, obviously, if it's like a huge bat, I'm talking like this
Little.
or bigger
Yeah, no.
or smaller.
Right.
But I usually just let them be, but that just was a really.
Did you know a
pious
spider
thing to
is
say.
always within 10 feet of you? Fun fact.
That's not fun. That's not fun fact. Sorry.
frightening fact.
Frightening fact.
So we don't have problem with spiders. You don't flinch when you see blood or guts, and you feel completely comfortable sitting inside of graveyards and walking through woods. Nothing phases you. I think that's I've never sat inside a grave myself, but I guess.
I don't know. It's things that I've seen and learned about that could be in the woods, possible conspiracies of the government hiding, like all the disappearing, like people out in the Appalachian like trails and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so I don't think I could do it alone, but if I was with other people, I don't know. But yeah,
I wish we did
graveyards
an
are kinda
episode on the
creepy.
Appalachian Trail because I don't know anything about it, and I feel like you just had a lot of insight that I wish I could tap into right there.
Well, yeah, it's just like TikTok for the most part, like
Right.
just bringing up like cases of people going missing and stuff. It's just like unexplained, and like the possibility of like the government like hiding and that they like don't explore or go looking for those people because they know what's out there and they don't want to mess with what's there.
Okay, well,
Sorry, side note.
New truth be
I
told.
love it
Truth
though.
be told, yeah. Tune
Things are
in
going
on Friday, 3 p.m. PST. Okay, then we have Scorpio. Next.
Me.
You are sadistic. The kind of person who slows down whenever they see a car crash to get a glance at the damage. Whoa.
Wait,
Wait,
side
I
note
get
about
that. I see
side
that.
note about that.
Yes. No, it's your rising. Yes.
I just say I don't know what mine things
your
are.
rising.
Okay, sorry.
You are desensitized to violence. The kind of person who doesn't even notice when blood is leaking out of their own body until someone points it out. Oh, these quizzes sometimes are just crazy. But
No, I kind of do. Well, remember yesterday we were talking about we were not going to get in depth with it at all right now, but we were just talking about the Kanye West issue going on.
Right.
And I compared it to a car crash because I'm like, it's so bad, but I can't look away.
Yeah.
And
You did
that's
say
exactly what that just said.
Wow,
It's
yeah.
like
that.
you slow down when you see a car crash. I'm like, that's literally,
Literally
me.
Us Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
all right, okay. Then we have Aquarius. So I love that we were like right next to each other. on this stuff.
Yeah.
Aquarius, you have written, illustrated, and joked about pretty disturbing things in the past. And your browser history is filled with incriminating searches. Huh. It's not like you would actually dismember someone with a saw or need to know which poison is the hardest to detect in someone's body, but you were just curious about the answers. It's kind of true. You researched some wacky shit.
Yeah, kind of. Just to see, the answers. It's
He always
probably
researches.
reassurance thing.
Have I left my chicken in the fridge too long?
Yeah, the answer's
That's
always
scary.
yes.
Okay, then we have Sagittarius. Anyone know any Saggies?
Yeah.
Oh, Tony's a Sag.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I do have the Sagittarius, December 16th through January 13th.
Oh, yeah, we should have said that through the. Anyway,
It's
I'm sure
fine.
everyone knows.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't his birthday soon?
It is on Wednesday. Happy birthday, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Is that Sagittarius?
Birthday.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Okay.
You just-
This is its Scorpio, but I think every one I've seen has been different. So it's
Gotcha.
like
Okay.
gotcha.
You own a Ouija board. You love shows about disturbing ways to die, and you've read countless Wikipedia articles about serial killers because the stories fascinate you. You feel a weird bond with them. So that's kind of true, I guess. 'cause
does,
he
yeah.
has
Yeah.
a show about it.
Literally has a podcast.
Okay.
And a whole franchise.
Second to
Makes
last, guys. Penultimate. Aries. You have a collection of knives. You've read passages from the Satanic Bible. And you know more than you should about how to perform exorcisms, how to mix together lethal concoctions, and how to hide a body.
Wait, what's Rob's sign?
That's Aries,
Aries.
right?
Oh my
Yeah.
This is so funny. It's
Oh
like
my
in
We're
the
all
order.
absolutely boom, 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 boom.
And that is,
That's
I feel like
crazy.
that's true. He gives
Yeah,
me, like, he has a
knows so
lot
much
of
for
knowledge.
his Minuteman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
Aries I know is
Yeah,
like
so
that.
Yeah.
Just
I'm just
very
saying.
like serious and.
I was gonna say
Okay.
it's kind of correct.
Drum roll. Final one.
Oh, there's one more.
If you haven't heard
The
it, you're last.
scariest, most up sign is a Capricorn.
My younger sister. My younger sister
Right.
Oh, really?
is a Capricorn.
There you have it. So you have
Evil,
all the
evil.
qualities of a serial killer. You can detach yourself from situations. You don't really care about anyone else's issues except your own, and you laugh at other people's pain. If you had a good enough reason to murder someone, you could easily do it without getting caught, without spending a single day in a jail cell. You're the most lethal of all the zodiacs.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's funny because my sister couldn't be more opposite. She's like so like Bob Ross, hippie, tie dye,
Really?
Woodstock,
Really?
like peace, love, 70s, 80s. Like
Is
she's
she-
all into that right now. That's
is
her face.
Shit.
Is she a
Says.
when's her birthday? January?
January 19th.
So that's cusp Aquarius.
Yes. It
Well,
just
that
got
So
to
that
be,
makes
yeah.
more sense.
And who knows
Because
what her
that's
moon and
quite
rising is.
Aquarius energy.
In season 2, we'll do her natal
What
chart.
sign is January 30th?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. My sister's Aquarius.
Yes.
Pals.
Oh my god. Pals.
Paranormal
Pals.
Pals.
So I hope that you guys felt a little more seen
Yeah.
Included.
and included. And I hope that you related to your sign, or maybe that I hope that you didn't relate to your sign if it was Capricorn. But I'm so
Nonetheless,
excited.
interesting.
Right.
Yes, yes. So good to chat and
Intriguing, you know.
dive into.
So thank you for being here. And
Thank you for watching all these episodes.
Such
This
a
is-
great past couple months.
Yeah.
You gave us a reason to keep making these.
oh my god,
Oh my
so
gosh,
true.
look how deep and
The
meaningful
love
we're
that
getting.
you
Right,
spread to
right.
us, we hope we
Oh, this is sad.
No, this won't be the last time.
This won't be the last
This won't
time
be
you
the
see
last
us.
No.
Paranormal
We'll be
Pals.
back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Will we be 80 years old and decrepit? Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
But we'll be
But
back.
you'll be
Maybe,
intrigued.
maybe a
nonetheless.
year, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 50 years.
Maybe
but
tomorrow.
we will be back.
Maybe
Just
tomorrow.
throwing it
Maybe
out
tomorrow.
We go reboot already.
It kind of could be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, what's the theme song again?
If you wanna slay tonight.
Oh, no. If you want the truth
be told to you, go stream the show on UBN Go. UBN Go. Oh no, but in the second part. What's the second part?
Whatever. We're
It's,
paranormal.
it'll play right after
Thank
this.
you, yeah, just
Paranormal
listen
Pals.
there.
Paranormal Pals.
Thank
That's
you.
us.
UBN.
Oh,
Go.
and make sure to tune in still to Minuteman with
Yes.
Robert, to Tony's Truth Be Told, to
On Fridays at
Bonnie's,
3, and then
right, and then
And a new show coming,
Bonnie's
y'all.
Truth Be Told Transformation, and a new show.
Yes.
Truth Be Told in Spanish, Hablando Verdades, by Metaphor.
so awesome.
Oh my god, get excited,
And
guys.
he is amazing. He's like, he's so cool, and he knows it's gonna be great. So
It'll be great.
The
Tune in.
the Spanish sector of UBN is slowly growing.
Yeah,
It's
how
awesome.
exciting.
It's so
It's so cool to see.
So anyway, bye.
Yeah.
Are we done yet?
Peace. Bye, everybody.
Come let the truth be told to you. Go stream our show on UBN Go, UBN Go. Yeah, you know the verdict's out. No play this loud. Paranormal Pals, Paranormal Pals.